Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
We say this all the time, and we mean it. Jesus is a genius. Everything he does is because he knows more than us about every single thing. He made us. I saw this study. I was reminded again. Like, oh, yeah, right. Studies consistently show that people are better at memorizing information when it's presented in narrative form. Mm-hmm. And we remember. You tell the thing that you need to get across to people in the form of a story, and they put themselves in a story, and it sticks. Imagine before you even had books. If you loved people and you wanted them to understand something deeply, how would you do that? Here's Jesus with story after story after story after story. Not long debates about intense theological subjects. Yeah. If he did, we don't have much record of it. That's like stories. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. Study here says, and I quote, study, you can be born bad at math. I don't remember really, but my mom says she didn't remember me doing any like differential equations or anything.
Yeah.
Or even
as a child. Yeah.
Right, as a newborn.
Yeah. So everyone is born bad at math.
That's what I would say, but according to these researchers, that's
just a few.
Yeah, just some of us. Others are just already doing logarithms. Hey, if you got little kids and you find yourself for Halloween walking out of the way sometimes to avoid certain houses or certain displays, you're not alone. We've talked about this before on the show. Mm-hmm. And people in my own family, we have to do this because they're so frightening. The New York Times finally addressed this. I thought it was interesting today. Wow. There was an article about that problem. Like, things have gotten so much gorier and over the top outlandish that people are like, what are we doing? So in case I thought it was nice for me to read it because I've been talking about this for the last few years. Like, we've really pivoted to the most outrageous stuff and not thinking there are children around. And it's not enough for me as a neighbor to go, well, your children just need to get used to it. Mm-hmm. Like, if I want all that scary stuff, I can put it inside.
Yeah.
Why do I have to put it out there? It's interesting that even the New York Times is picking up on this. Big World Series is going on and stuff. The reason I'm not as into baseball statistics as I used to be, nobody ever really asked for them.
Nobody asked for the statistics.
Yeah, they never asked me, hey, Brant, what did,
Oh, I see.
what did that guy hit in, 1994?
So you found that it was not
No one
useful.
asking. Yeah, I was like,
asking.
okay, apparently.
Okay.
Because I thought at some point someone would care.
And you'd have the information.
But my daughter married this guy, Zach, and he's now getting into baseball.
Okay.
Peppering me with questions. Hey, Brant, is anybody... I don't think he's doing it just to make me feel good about myself.
Are you sure?
He might be.
Yeah. That doesn't take away from it. You still have the information and you're giving it.
Thank you, Lord, for this person. It looks like it's happening. People are waking up to something.
What?
Candy corn.
Okay.
Sales are off 10% this year.
Well, that's not
I knew it would happen. I knew it. I've been saying it all along. And then finally, people are like eating it, going, oh, they're the best. I love candy corn. And then go, wait a second.
This is wax.
This is garbage.
Yeah. So are you crediting yourself? I'm interested in that. Okay, because you've had a hot take for a long time that nobody actually
I didn't cause it. I just saw it come. Like, we cannot continue to tell ourselves that this is awesome.
You called it.
People are like, no, if you eat them with the peanuts and other stuff. Like, yeah, if you cover them with other food. Yeah. But
overall, right, it's not good.
You know what's better? You know what's better than candy corn and peanuts?
Just the peanuts.
Just peanuts, right? Yeah, it's sort of this thing about death where people don't really know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. And there's this fear, and we enjoy the fear part of it, or at least sort of teasing with it a little bit or something. But just a reminder, if you're somebody who trusts Jesus, you have no reason to fear death. Like, that's a very common human experience, is fearing your own death. I'm afraid. And then we don't have to do that. We're set free from that. Death is not the last word. We know that. So that's just a wonderful thing. I just wanted to remind you that you do not need to fear it. Been thinking a lot about contentment and scriptures and stuff. There's a scripture. Oh no, what did I do with it? It's from Proverbs. It's so good.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Better to have little with fear for the Lord than to have great treasure and inner turmoil.
Yep.
But do we actually believe that? Just have a little fear of the Lord and have a little in life. That's actually better than having a lot and being in turmoil. I heard this story about the guy who came up with the duty-free stores.
Yeah.
He made like $8 billion.
Okay.
And gave 99.999% of it away.
Really?
At first, he got the yachts and stuff, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He went all in on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it dawned on him, we're actually not happy. Let's do the other thing. And then they went back to flying coach and living a simple life with his wife and stuff. Like, why? It's very rare, I think, for people to admit, like, wait a second, this doesn't work. Maybe you can relate to this, or maybe you think, what is your problem, sir, when I tell you this? So I just had a birthday.
Uh-huh.
Now we're headed for the time change. Daylight savings
That
ends
is right. Yes.
this coming weekend.
Yes.
I still don't understand it.
Okay.
Whenever people start talking about daylight savings time, spring back, fall forward, spring forward, fall back.
Slide back,
slide
slide
up,
to the
put it
left,
over
slide
here.
to the right.
Sun's going to come up, go down at a certain time,
Yeah.
like later, earlier.
I don't know that many of us, we just do it.
We just do it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand it. And people debate it. I'm like, I don't even know.
You don't even understand the debate.
The reason I point out the birthday is, I think I'm going to go all the way.
Yeah. Right into heaven, not understanding.
Right into heaven. Right into the fullness of the kingdom without ever having understood this whole daylight savings time thing. That's right. Never. He never got it.
No.
Epitaph.
I actually think you'll be applauded.
Here he
Heavenly.
lies. We've never understood the clock thing. It's kind of funny. One of our sponsors gave me a T-shirt. I don't know how common this phrase is for a lot of people, but if you follow current events, there's a thing that's going out there called debanking.
Okay. I haven't heard it.
Banks both in Europe and the United States have said to certain people, like, you're not allowed to bank here anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because we don't like your point of view in life or whatever.
Okay.
So it's called debanking. America's Christian Credit Union gave me a T-shirt that says "Debank yourself."
Okay.
Which I think is pretty funny.
Okay.
Because it's like, hey, I don't have to do major corporate banking like I have been doing, or I could do this as well. But so they have all the normal like bank services and stuff, and we found them to be wonderful.
They're awesome.
Yep, and their motive has always been for decades, like, how can we join together and fund stuff?
Yeah.
So whereas the profit would have gone to who knows what, it's actually going to missions and ministries and some really good stuff. So if you're interested at all, and it helps the show if you do this, go to BrantHansen.com, scroll down, and then click on the America's Christian Credit Union. We'd totally appreciate it if you would. Yeah, we're just talking about how confusing it is for some. For other people, they got it cold. It's no big deal. The time change thing.
Yes.
Daylight savings starts,
Coming up this
ends,
weekend. Yes.
springs back, fall forward, up, down. Right. Okay.
Right.
So it's even harder now, I think, because a lot of your clocks automatically reset.
That is
like
right.
Back in the day, you would have to
go around the house and do
that
all
would
the
force
clocks.
you to do some thinking about it.
That is true.
Right.
That
you have
is
to
true.
say, okay, I'm moving this hand over here. That means I'm going to sleep more.
That's right.
And now it's like, just be there for church.
Except for, I don't know if you have some clocks in your house, like my stove. That clock does not. It's not connected to the internet. So that's always weird, because then it's like, okay, this change, that change. Wait, what time is it? Like if you're just looking at the clock,
My car.
Doesn't change.
Right. And so it'll be wrong 6 months out of the year, and then it fixes itself.
Miraculously.
We were talking about contentment and how wonderful it is if your expectation is down here and then you get that. Like, you're really happy. If you have a 5-star chef, 3 meals a day, by the year 20, you're not really surprised.
Right.
You're not going to be delighted every time. But I love how C.S. Lewis talks about heaven in Narnia. If you ever get to the end of the Narnia books, spoiler alert, it's awesome. And they keep going from one level to the next, onward and upward or whatever. And it's delightful and it's surprising and it's a new adventure. And the next level, like, didn't see that coming. And then again, it's the same, like, just continually being delighted. I really love that. It's one amazing level to the next. Like, God has delight in store for us forever. I really believe that's true. Got an email from a listener, and I'm sorry I didn't write your name down, man. He pointed out that Microsoft's new Copilot AI thing or whatever can turn into Clippy if you know how. There's a way.
There's a Clippy shortcut. Okay, yeah.
And it becomes Clippy.
Interesting.
That got me thinking. Mm-hmm. I know this sounds crazy and out there, but if I'm Burger King, I'm on the phone with Clippy's people right now.
No,
they need
a new mascot. Clippy is too controversial.
Grimace, I'd get him and I get Clippy.
Both? Grimace is jolly.
Get on the phone.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
But here's what you do. No, you do a whole thing where Clippy's like, you do a whole commercial thing where Clippy is an assistant manager at a Burger King.
Okay.
And he's always over everybody's shoulders like, hey, looks like you're flame broiling a burger. Can I help?
And he has a little visor.
Right. And people are like, no, man.
I see it. I see the vision. I do.
At first you shoot it down and then you're like, wait a second.
That kind of makes sense.
Interesting. This guy says that social media makes our lives shorter.
How so? I mean,
because it's about perception of time. And he said, like in life, like if you're aware of the moment, that makes things like last longer, right?
Yes, yes.
The other thing is maybe it goes fast, like on a vacation or a missions trip or something, but you've got all these memories.
Yes.
Which makes life seem like it's full and lasts longer.
Right.
But what social media does is it leaves you with nothing to remember. Like you can remember the plot of a movie you saw last year better than what you scrolled with yesterday.
Very true.
Right?
That's very true.
So he's saying it leaves you with no memories and it leaves you with no awareness while you're doing it.
That is so true. It's empty.
It just takes your time. They literally are called attention engineers, the people who put this together. Like, how do we keep your attention? They say that.
Yeah.
The longest possible time. And we know to what end? My life is going fast. It's a very good idea to be aware of how short life is, that it is just a vapor. It's really wise to be aware of it. I saw a guy, and this wasn't even coming from a Christian perspective or anything, but he's just like, he said, for some reason I looked up terminal cancer patients on YouTube. And so these people that have been diagnosed and now they're in their final days are putting out videos or whatever.
Wow.
And
okay.
He did something really interesting too. He said, I went back and watched in reverse order this one guy's channel. And so it went from, he's now gone, to before he was gone, to diagnosis, to he was just a hobbyist. And that's what he was posting about, was his whatever.
Right.
And he just said, now when I get on YouTube, because I've searched for that once, like now it comes up in my
algorithm. Yeah.
But it's constantly reminding me. The days are limited.
They are.
This is very good to be aware of. This show lives up to the hype, and one of the hype things that people hype is that I'm a shock jock. Like,
we're receiving hype?
Oh, yeah.
I've been so unaware.
I've heard
I'm sorry.
of the
I gotta
hype.
get my ear back to the ground.
Yeah, I've heard the hype even on the show.
What?
Even on this show.
By whom? There's only two of us on this show. Oh, you've hyped yourself.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that's where the hype comes from. But anyway, I'm a shock jock. I shock you with interesting things. You're like, no way.
Right.
What? And it's all rated G and stuff, but that's what I do. Okay, check this out. The number one buyer of explosive devices in the world is the U.S. Department of War. Okay? Not a big surprise.
No.
Who's number two?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I really don't know.
Walt Disney.
Wow.
Yeah, because of all the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that legit?
That's what I read there.
Okay.
I mean, I heard
Did you verify any sources or anything?
Yeah.
Did you?
But,
okay.
I mean,
that's
pretty crazy.
That is. That is.
Because every night it's like,
I think. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You wouldn't have thought, like, number two, Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Like Mickey's out here just blowing stuff up. You wouldn't have.
The Department of Defense, and right under that is Mickey.
Right. That's why it's a shocking thing.
It is a shocking thing.
Starting to doubt myself now. I'll get back to you. If years were letters, the average human lifespan would not be longer than this sentence. Period.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that quote. And I did the math. I actually looked at the letters in that sentence. I'll read it again. If years were letters, the average human lifespan would not be longer than this sentence, and that's true. I was just talking about how it's good to be aware of how quickly life goes. In Ecclesiastes, it talks about this, like life is but a vapor. Like you get a limited amount of time with these people. These precious people. Hey, just wanted to tell you something. I appreciate you listening to the show. And what I wanted to tell you was this. Whoops. Because I shared a shock fact.
Yeah, you just did.
I just did that the number 2 buyer of explosives in the world is Walt Disney Company.
right behind the Department of Defense of the United States. Yes.
And I dug a little I started to doubt myself.
Yeah.
Dug a little deeper, and it's a very commonly held fact, but most of the sources say that's actually a myth.
It's a myth. It's not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you didn't dig at first
deep enough
before you even brought it to us.
I just brought it to you. Yeah.
Well, listen.
Yeah, I know.
This is shocking.
Right. This is shocking too.
This is shocking. Someone can say, I heard a guy confidently say something.
Yeah, and I didn't go on
research.
I didn't go on Twitter and go, oops, I messed up a thing. I came right back on the air.
Back on the air. I'm shocked.
Imagine that. People could try this.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.